The main reason I got stronger was so I'd be able to survive. What would happen if you were in a game and you weren't able to come out?
Sword Art Online, the VR MMORPG, was launched May 17, 2022.
Playing the VR game is fun and all until they couldn't log out. The VR game turned into a death game. Death in game, which means death in the real world. People were freaking out and killed each other to live. And originally there was 10,000 people, but by the end of 2 years there were 6,000. To end the suffering of people in the real world in VR game, they had to beat the 100th floor. But there's a person who plans to save people from this misery, which is the hero of the story. The person who plans to save them and beat the game is Kirito. Later in the game, Kirito met someone named Asuna. She was part of the many guilds in the game called Knights of the Blood. As many days passed, Kirito and Asuna came closer together, and Kirito unveiled his feelings to her. They overcome floors together. When they come to the last floor in the game, Kirito chooses to take it on by himself. Asuna refuses because if Kirito dies, she would commit suicide on her. In my personal opinion, I think the book is great in a lot of ways because like in the beginning it tells some of the background story about the character so the reader knows a little about it. It gets less suspenseful in the middle because the character meets new people and they beat other floors, and at the end there's like this overcoming of hope that if Kirito beats the game, it will fill every reader's expectation. I think the author is a really awesome person that put this piece of story together, because like most books aren't really like in a game. It's mostly like fantasy, action, and romance. But this has romance, fantasy, action, and it's in a game, which is really awesome. Plus there's like 4 more other books plus a movie, which is pretty amazing on my part of what the author did. I would rate this book a 4 out of 5. There are about like 2 reasons. One, the author sometimes gives away way too much background information about the character and like who they're related to, and what they eat, drink, and how they sleep and stuff like that. Reason is that why does some characters need to be overpowered over like the entire book? But the real question is, how long does Kirito and Asuna's relationship last? And do they beat the game? My second favorite quote in this book is, "A person is very strong when he seeks to protect something. I expect a good fight." But this contains spoilers. What happened at the end of the book is when they reach the 100th level,